Hey, good morning everybody. Bob, Trade Genius, 12th of October. And here's the market. I want to show you something. This usually is a tell that we're just going to get a relief rally today, like I mentioned last night in my video, is that you have, from the open, it never looked back. And it's just been a grind higher. And this is basically the Asian markets rising. That's Japan engaged. And it pretty much has kept at VWAP or above the whole night. So my expectation is, I doubt we're gonna sell off today. We're likely to test the overnight high, and then there's a good chance that we can even get back up to 28, 21 area here. There's a low volume area up here, and also this is a deviation channel from off of the volatility that we've had. So you have to realize, shorts are going to cover going into the weekend, and then the only thing that's the unknown is if there's more margin calls to be dispensed with today. But it looks like that low at 28.10 yesterday was probably a a good short-term low, and now we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. But for me, because the volatility is so high, I'm just sticking with my miners and just gonna kind of watch. Probably won't do anything till next week from a day trading standpoint. And then the trade that we have on looks like it's gonna be a decent play for us now. Is I was telling about this yesterday. So we had the UVXY broke out 3 deviations from its channel. It came in, and now it's back to 2 deviations of its channel. And my suspicion is that once the market opens, that this thing should come back down into the 40s, and then I'll probably take half off of the puts that I put on yesterday, and then we'll have to wait and see what happens. But you can't maintain elevated VIX. It's a closed system, and it's really looking at how people view the world 30 days out, and then in the case of UVXY it's 30 to 60 days out, and they're not nearly as panicky as near in. And as that abates, it just shifts the whole volatility curve down, and then that usually releases UVXY and VXX to go down as well. So that's why these things are fun to play. And then I'm expecting in my system to hit my little spike here should hit sometime today, and that gives me the all clear to next 30 days should be able to take advantage of a put trade. Now sometimes, like in February of last year, you had it'll double the spike here will double hit here. Let me show you what I mean. See right here, and there's a possibility we're going to see something like this, and that's okay. You can't be perfect on these trades, but once that releases, you're going to get another move down, and then you just keep making the play. Now, so when we had this thing, this was a reaction to that the XIV blowing up. It took them almost 2 months for them to work its way through the all that problems they had with volatility. But once it released, you just had a nice move down. I mean, this is half price, so you can make some decent money trading this thing to the short side. Not as much fun as it used to be because it's not nearly as leveraged, but still, there's good money to be made on trading these peaks, and that's what I tend to do here. And then looking at the miners here real quick, I think we're going to get a little bit of a pullback. You're starting to see it already pre-market, but nothing too severe. And silver's up again this morning, so I'll pop that up here in a sec. So silver's up 1374. We're going to move our stop up on that again. and see, right now we're all going to hit all these walls here. So this is the 100 moving average. This is the moving VWAP. It's out of its 100-day channel. So when you get breakouts like that, a lot of times they'll digest before we move higher, which we probably want. If we're looking for a durable secular change in an asset, you don't want these big high flyers because they come crashing back down again. But we did get notified here that there was a change in direction here. So hopefully we'll get a couple week move here that we can make some nice swing trades, and then start turning this beast around, and hopefully silver and gold miners will be the fangs of 2019. So anyway, I'll report on things as I see it, but it looks like probably a pretty benign day. Some backing and filling, and everything's always subject to some sort of news, but I think people are going to be willing just to go home this weekend, and next week should be interesting. Anyway, thanks for listening. I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.